What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah.
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Oh, going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, scheduled viewing, just like we used to enjoy when we grew up and went to school, and then got home and got to watch all of our awesome shows. Oh, look at this. I got a reminder here, too. These are always fun. I wanted to make sure before I say anything else, I put it in for 4:02. We have, I love that Johnny. Shout out to Johnny Jasno. Look at that handsome man. Still there on my phone. He thought it was a big joke that he put his face on my phone, and I said it's not a joke if I never take it off. And we proved it yet again. Okay, before we get in the mega cam and everything else, I just want to say this very, very quickly. I've been watching a lot of the YouTube shows and videos and all that stuff, and you know how you go a minute and then you get a commercial? And you're like, okay, thank God that's over. And then a minute and a half later, you get another commercial. That doesn't happen to us here, as we see the value in not having your shows interrupted every minute by the YouTubes and all the other advertising gods out there. And I noticed this as I was watching the latest episode of Uncle Grandma's Storytime, episode 19, out now. Lots of awesome drum talk there. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. it drops. And when you watch the shows on this very network, you don't get interrupted by ads. And it's such a cool feeling to not be yelling at your screen and then writing down the names of all the businesses you'll never support because they're ruining your videos. Just a little bit about us around here. So we're quite proud that we don't have ads interrupting, as ours come across the banners and on the screens in the back, and we are local with it. It's very fun. We also have a camera in the house. This camera, world-renowned, mostly because this dog is one of the most beautiful dogs in the world. Fresh out of eating hair elastics from my braids. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Maggie Cam. Oh, and she is tuckered. Look at that. Man, your arms look huge there.
I've been working out.
I could tell.
Mostly drinking beers.
Hey, one at a time. The Maggie Cam for our best buddies over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. When you walk in those doors, Maggie's boyfriend Leroy greets you and walks you to the till. Hell of a greeting dog over there. You say hi to Mike and or Rochelle, and then you continue to have that incredible pet store shopping experience that you've come to know and love, including all the latest fashions like the buckle-up collars and matching leashes, the toys. They got the raw food in the fridges at the back, and they have the greatest cleaning station in the history of cleaning stations inside of pet stores, as we're about to turn over onto cleaning season for our dogs and any other animals that you have. So you can head in there, enjoy that. You can go after hours or on the weekends to say hi to Kirsten, Shara, or Chris. That's at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. Now, we're going to jump right into this because this man has been gone for far too long. We have missed him so much. He's one part of my soul, and he's one hell of a good-looking dude. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hometown Rock and so much more, it's Ugly Kid Joel!
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Ugly Kid Joel.
Man,
We need a new intro song for me.
please tell me.
Or an intro song.
I was telling you, we were working on intro songs, and that might be exactly what it's going to be.
On
Do you think we
the
need royalties for Cotton Eye Joe?
yeah, probably at that point.
We've got to be able to.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can just mix it up enough.
Well, if you produce it yourself and don't like use it like an instrumental version, then it's a parody. But if
That's
you
it.
use their music,
So we just got a Weird Al it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I think we can do
we'll,
that.
we'll work on that.
I like that. Okay. How the hell have you been, buddy?
I have been
Besides busy.
busy.
Besides busy.
I've been having a great time. Seasonal depression, I love it. And winter is my favorite thing. And minus 40, my best friend. So yeah, it's
You're in the
warming
pocket,
up.
man.
It's warming up, and I felt sunshine on my face. And
Leave a little bit.
yeah, so that's nice. And what was really rough is that the steam room at the field house decided to break for 2 weeks over the coldest time of the year. And like that was the one thing bringing me joy in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I was a little disappointed.
As a huge fan of steam rooms, I feel you. When
Yeah.
you get that chill to the bone, there's only
Oh.
one thing that can heat you back up, and that's a steam room. man.
It's just such a wonderful thing. Other than like the men who refuse to wear towels and like, can you not do stretches in the
No,
steam
I'm
room?
all for that, bro.
Like, I
More
don't wanna
naked
see
stretching.
that.
It's, hey, you don't have to look. Isn't that what they always do?
I-
Don't
I-
look.
I can't not look. You're like directly in front of me. Why?
So you see that local sports game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here's why Donald Trump's a great guy. While you're giving me the goat, like I don't want to listen or see
The bat
any of what
wing.
you have to
The
say and
bat
show.
wing.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
man.
Anyways, that's my vent for the day.
What's the quote Seinfeld? What's the deal with guys flopping wiener out all day?
It's not like wearing a towel is preventing your junk from being properly steamed.
Yeah.
It permeates people.
You know, all this talk makes me want to start a sauna somewhere and just be like, hey, no towels, only hanging.
See,
Let it hang.
Oh, the best time is when you're in there and there's like you and there's 4 other guys and every one of you just senses the unwritten code that we don't want to talk to each other. We're here to relax and just enjoy the peace and quiet, and nobody has to say that. And you just have this connection with men without having a connection with them, and it's perfect. And
So
we all leave and we go about our days being happy.
Yeah.
So local music, how about that?
King of Segways right here, my guy.
I just came back from the Saskatchewan Music Awards
Yes,
down
you
in
did.
Regina, and what
How'd that go?
what a wonderful night. First off, just like how lovely everybody is and friendly, and because there was a little pre-drinks over at the Exchange ahead of time, and somewhere along the line, I realized I've known people. Like when I first moved here, I was like, I know Gary, and that was about it.
That was it. That's how we became bros.
Yeah, so we spent like a few hours in the pre-party having some drinks and just chatting with all these people, and it was just so nice to because I don't always get to meet all the bands all the time that I'm chatting with. A lot's over
And
the
not
phone.
only that, like management too and stuff like that. Hey.
Yeah. So it was really nice to just kind of be everybody's off the clock, having some drinks, celebrating the incredible music that we do in this province, and then we went over to the awards ceremony, and I had some parking lot beers with. Marlon from Autopilot, Jordan formerly of Weapons, and Cole from the Hour Hand, because there was a non-drinking event at the actual award ceremonies, which seems weird for like musicians.
Yeah. 100%.
Anyways.
So it turns into a pregame out in the parking lot.
Yeah. So there were some pre-beers, and then the award ceremony was fantastic, and like I said, there's just some incredibly talented musicians, rock and other venues in this province, and it was really fun to just kind of sit back and relax and. The genuine happiness of the people winning the awards. It's not like the Oscars or something where they're like, oh, yay, I paid for this. And here's like all of the people that I also paid that made me win this award.
Don't forget your political statement as well.
Yeah. And there was a couple political statements because, musicians and arts community maybe aren't a fan with a certain government. But that was about it. But it was just so great to see these people go up and like this, they were so happy.
Yeah.
And like this meant the world to them to
It's your dream
see.
coming true,
Yeah,
right?
like they've put their lives into this work, and to get recognition from their peers and their province, it meant so much to them. And I just felt good seeing that,
Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me so happy.
So it was a great time. And I wasn't hungover this morning, so I'm happy.
That's a win for you. That's
Yeah.
your award.
Yeah.
Champion. You did it.
It was a great time.
Oh, this is good. All right, so let's get into this little, I guess it's not a big project you got going on.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about this.
It is International Women's Day on Saturday. And I thought, hey, we've got all these incredibly talented women who are part of bands that maybe, even if they're the front person on the band, they don't get maybe the recognition they deserve. So normally when I do Hometown Rock, we bring people on, and we talk about the shows coming up or the songs they've released or the albums they're working on and stuff like that, which is great. And I love doing that. But this week we took some time to just get to know the people a little bit more.
Love that.
So every night this week, it's Women's Week on Hometown Rock, and we're sitting down with 5 incredible women in Saskatoon, and we're just going to get to know them a little bit more.
I love that. And as a guy who is not just fond of what you're doing, but a fond of hometown rock as a whole and supporting local music in here, we have every Tuesday the All That Angst podcast, and our buddy Matt from All the Bands joins.
Mhm.
His lovely wife, Erin, who sings in Ravenwitch, is kicking things off tonight.
Tonight, 8 o'clock. Erin is always a pleasure to chat with, and
She's the
my
best.
goodness, is it hard compacting what people have to say? Because I turn on, and I might not actually be live at 8 o'clock at night. So I turn on the microphone.
Easy on the system.
I turn on the microphone and we just chat because I think that's where the best stuff comes from.
Absolutely.
And we had I think 15 minutes of just wonderful conversation. And if I put 15 minutes of me talking on air, my boss would get mad.
Yes.
And we'd have to drop a lot of
lot
good
of
music. So I have to condense it a little bit.
That'd be about 3 or 4 songs there, brother.
And don't get me wrong, I love to hear music as well. So it's a fine balance in giving the people the time they deserve and also giving other people what they want.
Do you have any tips on people trying to shorten up interviews like that? Like when you walked in here today, I was trying to chop up our Oscars watch party, and it was 4.5 hours. And you walked in, and I was just like slowly, I was trying to work the CRM, doing all these things. And I don't know if you noticed, but you walked in a bit of a shitstorm. And so I'm trying to do all this stuff. And we're going to play that for you a little bit later. Man, there's got to be a way. There's got to be tips to help you do that. Because like we always say, you chop it all up, and then you're supposed to just forget about it because there's so many good things in there that you're leaving out.
See, my tip is, in my case anyways, chances are anything I said during the interview is probably not necessary.
Yeah.
And I thought I was being funny, but it was not. And you can just mostly cut it out and leave the actual person talking that I'm talking to, because that's what people are there to listen to anyways.
Yep.
So yeah, I've removed a lot of myself from the interview.
It's a good tip. Now, we're laughing, but that is legit a very good tip because, like you say, as long as you can guide into what the comments are going to be, you don't need a whole big explanation.
I'm like, the guy at the gates that's just like ferrying people across. Like, I don't know why we went with death for this comparison. But there you go.
That's it.
People are coming to have me bring the person on, and they want to hear the person. They don't want to hear me talk about myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, just take a lot of Joel out, and you're left with really good stuff.
And as you know, I'm also a fan of me not being on stuff, so I'm always trying to do that as well.
Yeah.
So it works good if you're in that same boat if it's not about me.
Yeah, similar to my voice. Hearing my voice is like looking in the mirror. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So.
Why are we in this business, hey? What have we done? What is wrong with us? Jeez. So we got Erin from Ravenwitch tonight.
Yes.
Then go through the whole roster?
Yeah, sure. There's some wonderful people. Tomorrow night is Kim from 7 Mile Sun, live from Mexico.
Oh, shit.
She took the time to jump on Zoom with me from Mexico, so that I appreciate.
7 Mile Sun, man. From the start, they've always been so good to us.
Yeah, they are wonderful
great humans,
people, and it's not often that you have a drummer and singer.
So cool.
And so to get to talk to her and dive into that a little bit is great. Wednesday is Kate Firk from Velvet Threads.
Oh, there's another
who were down at the Sask Music Awards last night and are just lovely people.
Yeah.
So that's exciting for that one. And then Thursday, I haven't determined who's going where yet. I think Ollie Gassell from Checkout Queens is going to be on. They are a wonderful person, and they've got a million different things on the go. Like, they are in theater and music and production, and like it's very impressive. So I went and listened to their song Country Wario on Spotify.
As a guy who knows how hard it is to remember so many things, you're crushing it. You're so close.
It's great to see
Song names,
these people
names, places, things. Like,
and it's great to see and hear all these different projects that they have, because like there's so much more. Like I am impressed if I went to work and went to the gym in one day, and to have these people balancing so many different things in their lives, it's very impressive. And then Friday, I think we're gonna wrap it up with Michaela from The Radiant. She is wonderful and cuts my hair.
Huge fan, yeah.
And they put on an incredible show. They were one of the performers at the Sask Music Awards last night.
Dude,
it's always amazing.
Anything like your hair, dude. That's some tight stuff.
Toit. They have a new song out. It's called Soft Serve, and it's like kind of like what has been described. I think it was North Sask Zone magazine. I apologize. Zine, yeah.
North
Oh yeah,
Sask
because music scene zine, and I was like, oh, I get that. They described Soft Serve as the Radiant's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
And like it's
shit.
a 6-some minute long song, and it's a journey, and it's
Taking you off,
got the
taking you
ups
for
and
a
the
walk.
downs, and oh man,
Hell
it's
yeah.
it's great. So to see them do that live in front of everybody last night was really cool.
Especially in a world where songs should be short. You know?
Hey, don't get me wrong, I love a good 2-minute song because
Yep.
it solves a lot of problems sometimes.
At the same time, especially music guy.
Yeah.
With the whole idea of that's where everyone's going. We always say, be different, stand out.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Don't be afraid to tell a
bit of long-
story, you know? You
As
don't
long
have
as
to
there's-
just-
As long as there's something good in there.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't just make it long to make it long.
Yeah, exactly. If
Yeah.
you want to just repeat the chorus 30 different times to make it long, then that doesn't really work. But
We
if
don't
you
want
want to write me a tale and I can go for a journey, then
That's it.
I'm here for it.
Buckle me in.
Yeah.
And then Saturday's the big day. So is there women all over the radio Saturday?
Saturday, we're going to double down, get some extra special music in there, maybe some stuff you wouldn't normally hear. And then I'm going to probably replay a lot of the week's interviews in my Saturday night show. And then I might
gonna
just
be really
find
good.
myself over at 3 Hall Saturday night because they're doing a lovely little women's event as well.
Yes, they are. I actually have to talk to our friends at Bloom Entertainment.
Oh.
See who we got coming.
I saw Saul the singer at
my guy.
at the Sask Music Awards last night, and he was very excited for the event coming up. I missed Earl's show on Saturday. Earl Pereira doing his album release.
He came in here to promote it, and he was talking you up like
Oh.
everyone else. They're always singing your praise when they come in here, man.
Oh, he's a lovely man. But
sure is.
I was disappointed I didn't get to see him, but I was also disappointed that I didn't get to see Michelle.
Yes, the saxophonist from Scaravan.
Yes, yes.
know,
I haven't had a
know.
chance to see Scaravan yet, but I see her on social media all the time, and
She
like
was supposed to come in for an interview here, and she was busy, and I was
I
sad.
love the saxophone, and from what I see, she's very talented. So I was disappointed I didn't get to see that. And Saul's like, "Oh well, you're in luck. She's performing at the Women's Night this Saturday at 3 Halls." So
It's happening.
I'm gonna have to come check that out because, like, man, who doesn't love a sexy sax? It's such a great instrument.
They're so fun.
Yeah,
And very underrated.
and like it helps if you play it well.
That's the big thing.
Like I could get on the saxophone and people would be like, "Please stop." But from what I'm told, she's very talented.
Hey, you guys know Baker Street?
Baker
Man.
Street is a fantastic song. Fun
We need
fact,
more Baker Street.
did you ever watch, there was these old VHS tapes, they were called Eyewitness Video, and there were a bunch of these like sciencey videos, and there was one about like fish, and there was one about dinosaurs, and there was one about birds, and the theme song for these Eyewitness videos was Baker Street. So from a young age, I had this song like just ingrained in my
Without
brain
knowing
because,
all.
as kids do, they watch a show over and over and over and over again.
Yes.
So I could tell you some really cool facts about dinosaurs and also know every single bit of Baker Street. Yeah.
That's a good combo.
Yeah.
That's a very good combo. Dude, anything else on the radar? That's pretty full. You
Yeah,
guys
I
are
just
pretty
kind of
caught up.
just verbal diarrhea everywhere. So
But it's important, man. And it's so cool how you're focusing on the local aspect of it, right? And you do your local thing leading up to the weekend where you do the whole big thing. I say it to you all the time. I'm so grateful that you are doing this because it's really hard, as you know, to get local stuff on the radio, and you're just throwing it on there.
Yeah.
Like you're not even just sprinkling it. Like you're all in, and it's so cool because that's exactly what that spot needs.
I am doing the best I can do with what I've got. Speaking of which,
Yes.
number 33 on the active charts in Canada right now is a band out of Moose Jaw called High Wind. And they have this amazing song called Barren Walls that frankly should be the number 1 song in all of Canada right now. It's so good. It gets a little heavy at times, and there's this one part where like they're leading up to something, and then there was like a cymbal crash, and then like the song change. I think I've described this here. It changes directions, and like your whole brain kind of changes with the song. It's a brilliant
I
song.
remember this. It's like a mind breaker, like a mind blower.
Yeah,
like a
it's
morning
like
mind blower.
sometimes when you walk through a door and you forget why you walked through a door, like the song like changes your brain. And they just got picked up by the GOAT in Lloydminster,
Woo!
and so they're gaining a little steam. And you should go listen to that song.
Hell yeah. And Earl's new song?
Earl has not sent me any of his acoustic stuff for the new album because it's not quite Rock 102,
Rocky.
but we did have a chat, and he sent me a advanced sample
That's the
of
one
the
I'm
new
talking-
single, the new Steady
Holy
single.
moly.
I'm
gonna look how I describe it.
I was having a hard time describing it as well. Santeria is a little bit of Santeria vibe, but like it's just the whole start to finish. You feel good, and like you're just tapping along or doing whatever you do when you listen to music because it felt good. So I'm excited for that to be coming out.
What did I say? I love the ska-ness, the parts for the crowd to chant along to, the message, and the pace. It's beautiful.
It's got this. I'm assuming that's Chris on guitar in it because like it's got the great.
Yeah.
Just gonna swear. It's a great jam to it, and then you can hear Earl on the bass, and like it slows down, and there's got this amazing chorus, and it's
very catchy.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. So.
Me too. So there you go. Ugly Kid Joel in the house.
One more thing. Speaking of Chris, Chris had his equipment stolen from the Capitol recently. So if you see it on social media, and you should share that because man, that sucks. Like that's his like some stuff he's spent his like last 15 years with creating music. So like that's some pretty personal stuff. And so if you see it out there, if you see stuff for sale, it looks like maybe it shouldn't be for sale. Say something.
That's someone. What was that, Dragon?
Yeah, two guitars, I think, and some other equipment, and so keep an eye out for that.
Yes. Spread the word, let people know. And like you say, man, that's like taking Van Gogh's paintbrush away, you know?
If I had something I was passionate about, I would list that as an example for what was taken away from me.
My 8-bit Nintendo over there.
Yeah, my couch.
Yeah. I got your chair.
So, it's like somebody stole my couch. Yeah,
Don't have your couch.
It's my little love seat.
You can catch him every single weekday night, 8 p.m. on Hometown Rock, especially this week. Spotlight on women in music. It's going to be awesome. Our friend Aaron from Ravenwich kicking it off tonight as well. You can check him out. Saturday night, Ugly Kid Joel is his name, and he always gets us caught up. And, dude, I freaking love you so much. Thank you for getting back in here. And we will get you back in here again very soon. The Rain Wolf shirt, baller. Shout out to my main man, Jordan Cook. Love him so much. Okay, we're going to jump into this now. This is going to be a highlight video of the Oscars watch party yesterday. And I left the intro right on there. So we got Dragon on the ones and twos today. You can go ahead and just hop right into it, Dragon. They've been voted #1 by who they don't know. This is the show that's so hot it had to go live. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the live version of The Viewing Room with Ethan and Adam. And lots of other friends and snacks and bets. And maybe even a girl.
Welcome to The Viewing Room, where we talk about films new and old, local and global. Today, we're not just talking about one movie or two movies, but over 30 movies this year that have been chosen by, well, credible people to be nominated for Oscars. So, we're here with the boys, okay? We're here with Reed.
I'm one of the boys.
He's one of the boys,
One
okay?
of the boys.
Went to film school, okay? He's one of my top dogs. We're here with Dawson, who runs the Scenes by Dawson film account.
Hello.
And he's just a master at Letterboxd and all things movies. And obviously, we have our lovely co-host, Adam.
Can I just back up and say you said it was chosen by credible people? Can we just dissect that statement for a moment? Because when you look at this list, I got to jump right into it. When you look at this list of movies, I really question the credibility of the choices, of the people making those choices.
Well, I think at the end of the day, not everything is going to be us. And at least there's a large demographic being shown this year of films that, like, hey, I'm not a hugely big fan of, like, musicals. I'm not a huge musical guy, but there's a lot of musicals that are being credited this year, right? We're seeing things like Wicked and Emilia Perez, right? And there's a horror film, The Substance, right? Only one of what's like, not going to spoil that trivia question, but The Substance is nominated for an Oscar, which is great to see some horror movies getting in there because they're chronically snubbed by the Oscars, if we're being honest with each other, right?
Especially a body horror film.
A body horror film, yeah, something like that's kind of like a newer type of genre, right? Or a more niche aspect of that horror whatever. Okay. So we're going through the Oscars today. We're going to watch it. We're going to do some live reviews, some predictions. I think Adam has put some money down.
I put some money down. And I gotta talk about this. So I decided, every time I bet, I'm trying to find a new angle. How can I maximize my returns? And the way I decided this time is Well, who theoretically has the mind to calculate 100%, what the best possible bets are statistically?
Oh, the guy in Captain America. That guy. The probability bad guy. He can do that.
Him. But since I don't have easy access to him, ChatGPT. So I said to ChatGPT, I'm betting a total of $8 on the Oscars this year. I want to bet across multiple categories of awards. What should I bet to maximize my returns? So it gave me a series of bets, and I put those down, and that's all I put down. We're gonna see what happens.
Cool. That's awesome. Producer Gary, big thanks to him for producing our episode and making it awesome. This is going to be great. And also big shout out to Adam here, who did all of our technical aspects, and Andy Palmer, who did a fantastic job making all of our graphics that you see.
Well, Anders did a great job.
Lots.
I saw the trailers for Wicked, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to like this, I don't think.
I was not thrilled with the trailers. And I mean, from what I've seen, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but I don't know.
We're top down right now in case you guys want.
No, because for my prediction or what I wanted to win, actually for best best supporting actress, I actually had Ariana Grande. I thought she did very good in Wicked. And I don't know, solid movie. I like how it started. It kind of started just right in the middle of everything. You were kind of right there. That's what I thought was one of its strong points.
100%.
Robert Downey Jr., the first person I actually like on stage.
Yeah, there we go. We got Robert Downey Jr. coming up to present this next set of awards.
Is this the first award?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so supporting actor. Let's get the nominees out here, Gary.
Ooh. Supporting actor, right? Okay.
I hope it's Kieran Culkin.
Same. I really hope it's Kieran Culkin. Who's on screen right now. I don't exactly know how to pronounce his name. Yurey Busov?
Yeah.
Bursov? It'd be nice to see him win, too.
So Kieran Culkin for Real Pain.
And who did you say you wanted to win?
Actor in supporting role? I don't really care. Wait, actually, I think I have bets on this. Hold on.
I have bets on
He does care.
This gives me something to care about. Yeah, I want Adrian Brody, or no, supporting actor. Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin is who I have my money on.
Little fun fact, I met the second assistant director for Robert Downey Jr.'s Chaplin movie.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Kenny Chaplin?
Oh yeah, is that?
Is it Kenny Chaplin? Yeah, I met him.
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin, yay!
It goes to Kieran Culkin. That's okay. I think that's what we all thought.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I think Inside Out 2 might take this one.
I hope the Wild Robot.
I do too.
The Wild Robot.
Such a good movie.
I think-
the animation is so good.
I think it's going to go to
Inside,
Inside Out
I
2.
like Inside Out too, but
My personal, seen both these movies, but go to the Wild Robot.
yeah.
I think Inside Out 2 is going to win just based on its box office prowess.
Yeah.
I have Flo. I would like to see Flo win.
Flo does look good. It does look good.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay, 2 for 2 right now.
This man's winning. He's winning his own game. I mean, fair.
Oh yeah, it is Nick Offerman.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Seven
Okay.
films.
Oh, I got that one.
so
you
costume
have-
design.
Do you have the names of all 7? I'm curious.
Silence of the Lambs is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Never mind.
I guess that's considered a horror
Psycho,
movie,
maybe,
yeah.
I think is
The
one of them.
Exorcist?
Yeah.
Exorcist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you care to find me, head to the western sky.
I thought Ethan was hosting, not Gary.
Someone told me lately.
Oh, come
yeah.
on.
No. That doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me, but I don't know.
I know. It's
I feel like Nosferatu or Gladiator 2 would have
yeah.
deserved that more
than Wicked.
than Wicked.
No.
There we go.
See, I need to send
Wait,
you, I
what?
need to
How
send
did you
a-
get my face up there?
I need to
What?
send you a funnier picture of me.
No
That
way.
one, I sent you like a good one.
Where's
But I
that
need to send
actually-
you
where's that picture
a goof one of me.
when we went to the movie theater that one time. After we watched
We've went to the movie theater.
the one
a
when
few
we were at
times.
Scotiabank.
We've also went there a few times.
So, yeah, original screenplay is supposedly next.
Okay, a real pain out there.
I would like The Substance to win.
Yeah,
I thought that was the most original. It was the most unique film coming out of this year.
I think Anora could also be up there.
Anora for sure. But yeah, no, both are honestly
Nora
very solid.
is nominated for a lot, so it has a
September
shot.
5 is a movie?
I'm going with The Substance.
I could also see a real pain.
I'd like a real pain to win.
Yeah, I guess there's a
I'd like,
lot of
I'd
good
like
winners
Mark
up here.
Zuckerberg to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Anora. Yeah. Perfect.
Good for him.
That was my first wrong prediction of the night.
I think
That's good.
I think the reason it's winning original screenplay too is like the dialogue is so snappy throughout the whole thing. You know, all the F-bombs and stuff like that. It's very engaging and entertaining throughout the whole thing. And I think as attention spans get lower and lower, I think people are going to start liking more of that. You know?
And what a win for Sean Baker. He's a very good writer. So I'm glad he picked up this win.
Oh, that's fine.
Comes up halfway to the floor. Okay, Gary, production design, you're on it.
What do we think of this one, Click?
Probably Wicked. Maybe.
I'm gonna say probably Wicked.
Yeah, probably Wicked.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little bit of a hot take. I'm gonna go Dune Part 2
I
or
could see-
Nosferatu.
I wouldn't be against. Yeah, I'd be fine.
I
with
could
that.
see Dune.
I'm going Dune. Yeah, Dune. But it would be nice to see Nosferatu. But I'm mainly going Dune.
Yay, Ben Stiller. Okay, is it just me, or like does Ariana Grande look unhealthy?
I feel
Like every time you see her, I feel like she just looks
need to-
I was
unhealthy.
just gonna
I'll
say, I
have to
feel
take
like as
another
time
look.
goes on, she
Take
gets
another look.
unhealthier and
Yeah,
unhealthier.
and I don't mean like unhealthy is like she looks like she's sick,
Yeah, just
like-
Yeah.
so pale and
like pale, and like her face is just so like
Tired.
Well, I
almost
think that's
sunken,
just
yeah.
all the makeup that she's wearing.
oh, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. What?
What?
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger? No shot.
That's funny.
Why is he getting a standing ovation?
I'd give Mick Jagger a standing ovation.
Elton John.
Best original song, Gary.
There we go. I don't even think I had anything on that. I didn't even have anything.
You're getting faster, Gary. Whoa, get your auto tune. Holy.
Is she drunk?
Probably. Everyone's just straight face, just forced clap.
Doc, you just left them.
I don't blame him. That's good shrimp.
That was wild. Cinematography.
You're fine.
Um,
There you go.
I'm going with the
Dune
brutalist here. Like I mentioned earlier, I really like how Lowell Crawley films his buildings and his architecture.
Actually,
Bam, bam. I wonder how tired he is of that song.
Oh, so annoyed. Probably so annoyed.
That would have been so good. Oh yeah,
Okay,
so this
so
is the
score.
original score. Original score. Oh, you were on that, Gary.
Dude, when you look at the playback, you won't believe how awesome that's been all night. Crushing it.
Yes, indeed. Producer Gary.
I did like that the Brutalist. I listened to that one on the way home that night. Like the you know that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, to me, Wicked shouldn't be in there. Because Wicked is a musical. That's not an original score.
No.
Even if parts of it are original, Wicked is a well-established, like Defying Gravity and all those songs. Those have been around
Forever.
Oh, I do like the Wild Robot score.
Yeah, true.
I just want to see Wild Robot win one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to go home and watch a 3.5-hour movie.
It's a good one, man. Like I think the first half is better than the second half. I think Dawson and I have talked about that a good amount. It's just like I think the first half so much happens. I think that's just makes more sense in terms of the characters and stuff. I feel like it kind of gets lost a little bit throughout.
This man has. Never mind, I won't say.
I swear if they cut this guy off.
We should put a timer actually to see when the music should technically start playing.
Well, and then we could also prove that they're not being.
I don't know. It's about time, I'd say. This is
Man, it's shaking.
Yeah.
He's almost done. Did he get to finish? Did he even get to finish? Oh my god. Can't tell if he looks pissed or like. At the same time, yeah. Why do we need another?
See, it's not negative if I'm being factual. Okay, Gary, come out here and support me.
I'm dragging now.
So if you had to pick one, what would be your favorite musical performance?
Of these?
Yeah.
I haven't paid attention after them to decide.
Honestly,
Hey.
this is the only one I remember, so I don't even
Yeah.
know why I asked.
Shout out to Photo Prospector.
Photo Prospector.
Best in the biz. It's my dog. Check him out.
He should be winning Oscars.
Every Oscar ever. Oh man, it's bright up here.
It is
so
kinda
Right
dark
after you're in the
room.
dark booth.
Yeah.
So how's your first live show going?
Pretty good.
I'd
Yeah.
say so.
Man, I wasn't joking when I was saying I am pounding those boxes. Like boom, the second I hear them mention
Oh
whatever,
yeah,
it is, boom.
you're on it.
So proud of that. That's about all I've done, but I'm very proud of it. What could I steal? I was gonna steal some treats.
And what do you think of the Oscar show so far?
Garbage. This whole thing is a complete joke. I don't know if it wasn't for the beautiful, kind souls here entertaining us. I would say, why the hell are we doing this? But it's at least not super painful to be around, thanks to you guys. So I appreciate that. But holy crap, I could think of about 100,000 different things we should all rather be doing than watching this garbage.
I can agree with you on that.
It's just, oh, yeah, you've been very good at describing how bad this is. That's because we're not look at me guys. This is a whole big look at me.
Well, that's the thing is
Can you believe
the
it?
problem, like I said before, the problem I have with the Oscars is it's all just a big, you say, look at me. And also, I don't like the idea of, this is the best picture of the year.
Yep.
Because
agree.
it's so subjective.
And the
What
problem
one
is,
person likes is not what another person
the
likes.
problem is the people that do make the decisions are all so far up their own asses that they don't know a
Yep.
good damn movie. So we end up being like, this is the best movie, and no one goes and sees it because it's garbage.
Yes.
Welcome to the movie biz. Get it out of here. That's my 2 cents. Thanks, guys.
I agree with you.
That's right.
Thank
Get
you
rid
for
of
supporting
award
me.
shows. Start awarding people that do actual good shit.
Yeah, let's do an award show for first responders
Firefighters.
and just give them all awards.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What are we thinking here?
Adrian Brody.
Yeah, I would like to see.
That's what I put
Adrian
my money
Brody
on.
win
I would
for
like
the
to see
Brutalist.
Timothy Chalamet win, but
Yeah, I could
It
get
could
behind
go
that.
to Adrian Brody. It could go to
If he was
Ray
nominated for
Fiennes.
Complete Unknown over Dune, there's no way he deserves it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Like I said,
Complete
Dune
Unknown,
3.
but It's like
It's going to be a year of Dune when Dune 3 comes
true.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, because of the whole AI thing and with the accents and stuff, I don't know
I don't
if
think
he should.
people
I don't
care
know
enough.
if he should.
I don't think people care enough.
I feel like it matters.
For ADR,
It's gotta
for
matter.
ADR they used an AI enhancer for his accent. Like I don't think people
I don't
are going
know.
to care that much.
But if he's going up for best actor, I feel like that's gotta. I don't know.
Well, especially with all the controversy in terms of AI in a creative
Yeah,
space,
but
right?
like I get that it's not his fault.
No, it's not his
That's
fault
not
at
that's
all.
not on him. But like at the same time, it's like I don't know.
Timothée Chalamet has good range. He's a good actor, but I
Yeah.
think I don't know. I think his performance was better in Dune. Like I feel like he should have won for Dune, not freaking A Complete Unknown. Like I just think that would be ridiculous.
I like Coleman Domingo.
Huh.
As a,
By the way, I
Braden's
watched-
watching.
Who?
Braden.
Cool.
Media school Braden.
Hey, Braden. I was gonna say too, Dawson. I think I watched Norman Reedus's Closet Picks.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because now that I've been watching The Walking Dead, and then I watched his. I forget what it's called. It's like when they take the board and like the web thing, like they read off like the top search.
Oh, the
Google.
most search.
Yeah. The. Oh wow! Huge applause for Mr. Stan. Anyways, I thought it was very good. I really enjoyed it, and it's weird seeing him. He's still so quiet in real life, but he just doesn't talk as slow as Daryl.
Yeah, no, I respect that man logs. Norman Reedus, I very much like him.
Yeah, I freaking love him. And finding out that the Andrew Lincoln is English,
oh yeah.
crazy. Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Yes, we won. How much money did we win, Gary?
None.
What do you mean? Brother,
I like that.
don't never tell me the odds. I told you what to vote for, Gary. We could have been very rich.
So I won that bet. So I made 35 cents.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I need 35 cents to prove.
Oh,
Wait, what? Did you get gum?
that wasn't gum he just threw, was it?
Yeah, I think so. You could have just.
Yeah, why is he
You didn't have
saving
to
his-
throw it.
Yeah, you could just swallow it.
Yeah. Or just I don't know, hold it.
Did you see Sebastian Stan nominated for an Oscar right after he appears in Captain America: Brave New World?
This isn't a bad speech. It's a bit sappy for my liking, but
Definitely probably the most memorable from the night so far.
Yeah, for sure.
probably the best in my opinion. But still, they're not cutting him off, which is annoying. They would have cut the others off
They
like
can't,
5
100%.
minutes
we can't
ago.
cut off Best Actor.
No, yeah, I feel like that's...
Yeah, but
then
then
there's gotta be certain ones that you just can't.
yeah, but
These are the ones that are gonna end up on YouTube like right away.
I was going to say, these are where the iconic ones come
Yeah.
from.
It's like
Did you say Tarantino?
yeah,
Oh,
Tarantino.
Yeah, Tarantino, yeah.
So this should be best director then.
probably yeah. But he has he?
Honora, Sean Baker. Done.
Yep, I'm going to Nora. Has to be. Come on.
Sean-
Let's go with Nora here.
Yeah, I'm going for Sean Baker. Put $1.50 on that. So
Let's get them 30 cents.
Quentin Tarantino
exactly.
actually won, or has he only been nominated?
No, he's won. He won an original screenplay for Inglourious
No, but
Basterds.
for directing.
Oh, directing? I was just going to say, I don't know. Has he won directing?
I know he's been nominated, but
Actually-
I don't know if he's
So,
won.
like, because twice, what's his name? Inglourious Basterds and Django.
Yeah,
Django.
yeah.
What's his name?
Quentin Tarantino. What
No.
are you talking about?
No,
The
he
actor.
did win.
Christoph Waltz won
Oh,
both
oh,
of those movies, supporting actor and leading actor.
oh.
actually on this one, I make 60 cents if I win.
Oh, let's go, Sean Baker.
Sean Baker.
Yeah!
How much did we win, Gary?
That's awesome, actually.
Good
way
for
to
him.
way to
Good
go,
for
indie
him.
film. Way to go, Sean Baker.
Did you not? Did you?
Did you not take any of Ethan's advice on this?
Actually, what happened was I took his advice and then I decided not to make the bet because it wasn't paying anything because they were all huge favorites.
So look at how much it's paying. Just trust the process. But it doesn't pay anything if you're wrong either.
Gary, I've made almost $1 today.
It doesn't pay if you're wrong. The script.
Yeah, right.
What I wrote.
A black screen, Honora.
You see it's double-sided on the back?
Oh, God.
It's double-sided. Uh-oh. The music is playing.
I wonder if we could put together prop bets with just like on each winner. Are they going to play the music?
That's the real betting company.
Yeah, exactly.
At 9:35.
So far, who on the time bets?
I'm not there
Or not
anymore.
bets, but what are our times that we guessed?
You got 4 more minutes.
37.
I said
3
37.
minutes.
I said 37.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're technically the closest.
Right now. Did I guess the highest?
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
How much did you make for that one, Gary? I'm probably gonna wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Was
there any
There
doubt?
was more to that. There was more to that. That's funny.
This is incredible. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow.
Thanks for because this is a dream.
Yeah.
Best picture, last one.
I think they're gonna go to commercial again.
Nora.
They're gonna
Yeah, let's go
commercial
to
again.
let's go Honora.
Oh, maybe they're not. Okay.
Yeah!
One bet.
What a win for Sean Baker and the crew and the
my
cast.
gosh, Gary, how much should we win on that?
We lost $4 on Brule.
I told you to bet for a Nora.
No, you didn't. You said
Yeah, no, I told him to bet.
Did
a
you?
Nora.
You said it, yeah.
I thought you
Me and
said
Ethan have been a Nora.
Oh, okay.
Wow, so that's how many for a Nora? 3? Editing, original screenplay, picture, and director. 4.
Well, and
And,
like
and,
Madison.
and actress.
Mickey
5.
Madison.
Yeah, wait.
That's 6.
Okay, so I made $1 there,
Yeah, I think Honora had 5 wins tonight.
$2 there.
Director, original screenplay,
Picture,
film editing,
actress. Yeah, 5.
and best picture.
Oh, so
6, right?
6, really?
I think so. Yeah, it's because remember what I said with his wife? Yeah, literally crazy. That's the producer, I think.
I think I lost 2 cents overall. I haven't done it hasn't updated fully, but I'm pretty sure overall I lost 2 cents.
She said Mikey Madison.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter.
But Nick
Mikey,
offered and
Mickey.
said Mickey.
She probably doesn't even care.
Then the music starts playing. Yay!
So there you go. The big watch party for the Oscars. That was our second attempt. The first one was the Super Bowl, and I think, dare I say, they keep getting better as we continue to do these big watch parties. A lot of fun getting the boys together and hanging out and doing cool things. So thank you again to everybody involved yesterday. A very successful Oscars big watch party as we continue here on the Monday edition of your show. I do want to say a quick shout out to the newest member of our team, my man Mabli Orente. He's with the Mortgage Group. They say think outside the branch. That's what it's all about. Hit him up, 306-370-5804. Again, that is our main man, Mabli Orente. You can see him on the back screen here. Do that switch cameras here, Dragon? Look at him. Boom. Right there. Give him a call. As he does really good things. And we always say with this team around here, we do nothing but bring in really good people, so you know there's always really good things going on here at the network. If you want to be a part of it, you want to get involved, it's very easy. You can send an email. This will be good. Pop it up. We'll see how much it covers. Oh, that's not bad. contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Hit us up. You got charities. You got organizations, businesses, ideas for shows you want to be a host. We do all those things and so much more. Audiobooks. Yes, we have one available. We'll get to that right away. But this right here, that's the email. Check it out as we're going to send it this way. 1, 2, 3. See you later. Look at that. We also have a website, thanks to our friend Royal Anders. Still haven't changed the size. I think people are starting to go the other way, Dragon. I think you might be winning this one. That's the email. That before this is the website. I'm going to send this thing off now as well. 1, 2, 3. Get it out of here. That was smooth. Well done, Dragon. All right, get us to our middle cam here, and we're going to call you up to polish off the show. Ladies and gentlemen, fresh off of that big watch party Oscars edition yesterday, which we were telling you about. We just played the promo for it, a nice little breakdown. He is one half of the viewing room. He is the Dragon! Thank you. Great wave to the people.
I know, that was pretty impressive. I felt like a presidential wave, like
a lot of people say it's a good wave.
not an Elon wave.
Hey. Easy on the politics, buddy.
Oh, that's not politics.
That's fair.
Just
That's
a wave.
just talking.
It's just a wave.
Quick thoughts on yesterday before I get to the rest of these little mop-ups.
On the Oscars?
Yes, the watch party
Great time.
specifically.
Had a fantastic time. It was awesome.
You were on the radio today, bro. You were on Sully and Witt.
Yes, we talked to Sully and Whitney
incredible.
on the radio.
Such a
Talked about the
little
Oscars
star.
and Anora's
Yeah.
win. It was awesome. I told a little story about how watching that movie in the theaters with my buddy was awkward, but thank goodness I didn't take my mom, who I was originally going to go see that movie with.
Yes.
My fault. Didn't research what I was going to see before I went to see it. Just heard it was good, so I was like, okay, let's go check it out. 10 minutes in, I'm like, okay, thank goodness my mom wasn't up to it today because, wow, that would have been.
They had a good line. It's like a more modern version of Pretty Woman, a little more sexy.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was
And
a lot.
all the love to my main man Sully, dude. We were listening to it. We had Ugly Kid Joel here, obviously, and I was like, oh my god, did he just use Lady and the Trampet? Like that's my favorite line. And he's like, yeah, I've been trying to get into Lady and the Tramp things with me a lot. I was like, frick yeah, I love it. It's all about Lady and the Tramp and some licorice.
Yes.
So good. Well done. Look at you. So the viewing room, getting a shout out on the radio. So proud of you guys.
It was a lot of fun. And
Yesterday as a whole,
how
how did you feel about all that?
it was great. I thought the Oscars were great. I thought I think there was a lot of close contenders this year.
Yes.
And I think like no matter who won in a lot of categories, I was going to be happy with it, right?
That's
So
it.
even though some of the people I was rooting for didn't win, I could reason it in my mind that yeah, okay, I get why it went to this person because I feel like the quality was really tight on some of these movies. And at the start, none of them screamed Best Picture to me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I was really hoping Nora because that was my favorite movie last year. I'd say.
Interesting.
But some years, you can really tell what's going to win, right? I feel like last year, everyone kind of knew Oppenheimer was going to win. You know what I mean? You kind of get a sense of some of this, like Everything Everywhere All at Once that year. You kind of knew that was like the talk of the town. That film really stood out, right?
Yeah.
Again, I feel like it could have gone either way. If it went to the Brutalist, I would have been happy.
So
know?
that was the one we had money on.
Yes.
I lost. I believe you and I together lost $11 yesterday. And all the ones that you picked right, which was like the 3 that I put money down, lost, and like the other 6 that you said take this guy were all winners, but they were just so big favorites that it wasn't paying anything. We couldn't ride them.
Yeah.
That's the blessing and the curse of budget gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're a rich gambler, you know what you do? You get your $100,000, you put it down on those guys, and you make a quick like $700-800.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah. We should have bet the studio on
Let,
Adrian Brody.
let her up. What do we say? Red or black? Which one are we going on?
Black. For
Always
sure.
bet on black.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Passenger 57, hey?
I haven't.
One of the best airplane movies ever. Wesley Snipes has a line where he's talking to the main bad guy on the phone, like, and this is like the seat phone. He's on the seat phone. Says, "Are you a betting man?" And then the hijacker is like, "Well, yes, I am." He goes, "Well, here's a little tip. Always bet on black." And hangs it up. Passenger 57. Check it out. I did feel what my highlight from yesterday.
Yes.
You went to go rock a piss, and I came up here, so it was me sitting in your spot, and then LB over in his spot, then Dawson in his spot, and you and Reed had went inside. And I went on for about a minute and a half talking about award shows being the worst thing in the world, and I just tore it apart.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
I heard.
And as I watched it back after, I was like watching Dawson's face, and I felt like I was like tearing apart his dreams. Like, oh my God, I felt so bad after. So to Dawson, I apologize. LB did say right after, "Hey, we know these aren't for us. We are not the target audience for these things." So I want to personally
I'm the
apologize,
target audience
even though
for the
Dawson
Oscars.
isn't here. To Dawson, I'm sorry. I watched his face as I was just bashing the Oscar presentations, and I felt a little bad.
I had a great time. I enjoy watching the
fun.
Oscars. I understand it's not for everyone, and award shows are tough to watch.
Yes.
They can be very tough to watch, and I just enjoy watching the Oscars because, you know, as someone who likes movies and likes making movies, I do appreciate that there is
hosts a
some
movie
good
review
craft
show.
in,
Yes.
in the Oscars, and I think there is some value, right? And obviously, you take everything people say with a grain of salt, critics especially, but like, you know, when you really look at it, right, like, there's got to be some value, and I think you can. It's not that hard to dig deep and find some value in award shows like this because
It's fun as someone who doesn't like them to
Yes.
do it like this because you get like the people who are enjoying it and then other people are not, but together everyone enjoys it.
yes,
It's an experience.
we had a great
It
time.
was so much fun.
There was some negativity thrown around, but
That was me and LB. You're aware.
yeah, I don't know. I had a good time, and I would do it again. And I'm happy.
How
that
about the
we
homies? Did
could
the homies have a good time?
Yeah,
Good.
and I think all of us are happy that now we have a list of movies that hey, maybe we haven't seen some of these yet, and
There we go.
maybe they're on our radars a bit more now.
This
So,
is it.
yeah.
I do want to say before we hit Frankie's here.
Yeah.
Hockey Helps the Homeless in full swing right now. We have the link in the descriptions for you. You can head there, make a donation as we get closer. March 20th is the draft, and March 21st, it all goes down at Myrna's Belcher. We're going to be mic'd up on the ice. It's going to be a lot of fun there. So be sure to check that out if you are feeling and you're in a position to make a donation, big or small. It stays in Saskatoon right here, and it helps out in our city. So there's a link for that. There's also a link for the audio version available now of the big book, You Can't Stop Love. That's my main man, John Fast, right there. Audio version available. You can check it out. We have the link in the description for that. And we have a link in the description for our good buddy Callum and his GoFundMe page as we are trying to get him set up with. He got his new chair. We showed that off on Friday. Very, very cool from our friends at Kinsman. Telemiracle, another huge success. $5.7 million. Ringing those phones. A lot of good being done. And we talk about it all the time here. Do good things, they happen to you. These are some examples of those good things. So again, you can pick up the book, spread the good word of You Can't Stop Love with John Fast. You can make a donation, Hockey Helps the Homeless, and you can help out with the GoFundMe from my buddy Callum Oliver as he continues to figure out his new life with all of his new things that he needs.
Very nice guy. Met Callum
The
officially on Friday.
He's
Very
gonna
nice
be back.
guy.
He's going to be back this Friday too. We're already talking.
Yes.
So
Good.
we're going to be seeing way more of him as he's also an avid watcher, so I'm sure he's watching this.
Cool.
Okay, you want to go and Frankie me out because I cannot
Let's
do
do
it
it.
on my phone.
Frankie me out is not.
I'm sticking with it. I think it's cool. Frankie me out, bro. Makes me feel like I'm a hip kid. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, that is Dragon, half of the viewing room, co-host with LB. Also, my sweet, beautiful prince who allowed me to win 4 games of Super Smash Bros. Today. He only won 1. I'm sure that will change. Frankie's roll. Oh, hey, we're off to a good start here. A lot of fun. Thank you again to everybody involved with that big watch party. You guys put in a lot of work, man. That was a lot of work between you and Royal Anders and LB getting everything ready and getting the snacks. Hey, did you finish off your fruit plate? Good. I still have some grapes inside. I was going to feed them to you. You want? Fan you with a palm leaf? No? He's blushing. We made him blush. That's very good. Big week this week as we get back into the swing of things tomorrow. Another edition of the All Out of Angst podcast. Uncle Mike from all of the natural products. Matt from all the bands will be in the house, and we will continue to do our All Out of Angst. We got a new intro for that. We also got some new intros for CTV's Matt Young and for a new segment. Well, it's not really a new segment. It's our segment with Brooksy that we named it. It's called The Cringe. Just The Cringe. As we read her old social media update. It's very fun. We'll be incorporating new intros. Also the All the Way Around the World. All the Way Around Table. That one's still hard to get. We have a new intro for that. So things are picking up here. As our family continues to grow, the shows continue to grow, quality continues to grow. We're so damn proud and happy to be able to do that with you here each and every day, 4 to 5 p.m. Again, tomorrow, new episode of The Viewing Room. It'll be a highlight package, I believe. A lot better than the one I put together. If you get the one I put together, send it back and say you want the one that Dragon made. You know? You didn't even laugh. There it is. Okay, got a smile. That's good. Oh, man. Do not forget, donate. Hockey Helps the Homeless in the descriptions. Okay? Money raised here stays here in our city, and we're helping out. Buy the book, out now. You Can't Stop Love. And make a little donation and help out our buddy Seahawk as he continues down the road of his new life with chairs and all the other things that go along with being in need of access. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, have yourself an amazing rest of your Monday night. Remember, karma is very, very, very real. Do good things, and they will start happening to you, all right? We love you. You take care. Great show.